Hello, this is Anderson Caviedes. I am the student from Lille in UNAD University, and this is going to be my review on the video, The People versus the School System. I think it's a pretty interesting video because the author point is to make a critique about the actual educational system in the world. And this is something, there's some interesting points right there that I really I'm agree with, but some of them I'm not agree with. Of course. I am agree that the educational system has been the same for like 100 years or 150 years maybe. And that's because the government is in charge of education. I think that's wrong because education is not a right by itself. It's a service. And the author was making the point that some cars, for example, they have improved and they have evolved along the time. The telephones, they have evolved as well. They have changed. But education remains the same just because we don't treat education as a service. The state is in charge of education and they get all the money from the taxes and they don't have a real competition. They don't compete between among the schools to increase education. And also the state uses education as a way to manipulate the way we think, the way the state wants us to think. And that's basically the main problem because we're not just like bringing up children in the classroom for thinking about by themselves, but for factories, yes, and there are some factories that are friends with the state. That's pretty much why state is so interested in creating this kind of students and people that come out of the school thinking in a certain way. And also the state wants to have people not really thinking as they should. And I think that yes, the main problem is that the state has the monopoly of education, and that has to change. The curriculum is the same for all the students in the public schools, but if you go to private schools, most of them they focus just in different things, and that's why you see most of the private schools are different. When they make this in Colombia, this national test, when they grade all the schools, always the private schools they get the best grades, and that's pretty much the reason why, because in the private school as they are independent, they can focus on one single thing or the things that they think it's really important. And the public school, there's no competence, there's no that sense of improvement. Just the teachers they get the salary, they get the money every month, no matter what. The schools get always the money, but in private schools they have to improve. They have to offer a service, something different, every year, so they can attract more students, and that's what they make education different. And that's my point. I really agree with the author's point, but I think the main reason why all this happened is just because there is a lack of competence, and the state has the monopoly of education, and that makes so much harm to school and to education in most countries. Thank you.